This is Syria, one of the oldest and richest civilization in the world. But today, when people hear this country named Syria, they always think of civil wars, refugee crisis and political problems. But the question is, how did Syria got this kind of problems? The truth is, Syria's biggest problem is something that cannot be changed. And that thing is its geography. Yes, its geographical location is its biggest enemy. Syria is located in the middle of Middle East. It shares border with Turkey, Iraq, Lebanon, Jordan and Israel. This position made Syria a crossroads for trade, but also a place many empires wanted to control. In history, Syria was ruled by many empires, among them Persian, Greek, Roman, Islamic Caliphate, Crusader, Mongol and Ottoman empires. Syria was never truly united. Nature itself divided Syria into different regions. In the west, there is a mountain called al-Assad. This mountain plays a vital role of this country. Al-Assad community lived in the one side of this mountain. They live with their own culture and identity. On the other side of this mountain, mostly Sunni Muslims are living there. This mountain kept Al-Assad and Sunni community apart by their culture and identity. They developed separately, like two different worlds inside one country. Water crisis, one of the big problems of Syria. Syria totally depends on a river named Euphrates. But this river starts from Turkey. When Turkey built big dams, that time less water comes to Syria. Fields dried up, crops failed, and poverty spread. 2006 to 2011, a huge drought hit Syria. Farmers left their land and moved to big cities. Gradually, cities became overcrowded, jobs ran out, and anger grew. And that's how starts Syria Civil War. In the east of Syria, there is a big desert. And that area is far from main cities and very hard to control. And people there felt forgotten by the government. Groups like IS took advantage and they start training fighters and attacking cities. And gradually, they spread out to other cities. And in a big desert like this, Syria government could not control them. After World War I, Britain and France drew Syria's border on a map, just by a pencil, without caring about religion, language and ethnicity. They forced to live together all different communities. Sunni, Alawati, Kurds, Druze, Christian, all lived together. But their religion, culture and language was different. It was like putting enemies in the same small room. Alawatis, they are fewer in number. President Assad was one of them, and they ruled Syria since 1970. Central and South Syria has Sunni majority, about 70% of the population. They are the people who started protest in 2011. Northeast Syria, Kurd community. They demanded autonomy, but government suppressed them. Southeast Syria, Druze community. They small in group, most of them neutral, and their motive was to protect themselves. In the Aleppo and Damascus city, most of them were Christian. Most of them supported President Assad to protect themselves from IS. In December 2024, Turkish-backed fighters and Hayat Tahrir al-Sham captured Damascus. President Bashar al-Assad and his family fled to Russia, ending 50 years of rule. But Syria is still divided. Now, international politics is controlling the Syria. Russia supported President Assad to keep their Tartus naval base safe and influence in that region. Iran supported President Assad to save Aloi and Shia community and to supply weapons to Hezbollah in Lebanon. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey supported Sunni group to weaken Iran and remove President Assad. On the other hand, USA and Europe said they were just fighting against IS. Also, they opposed President Assad to protect Israel and limit Russia's influence there. Because for Israel, Iran and President Assad was threatened for them. Now this country, Syria, is like a chessboard. Strongest international politics and powers playing their own games. All the international politics leaders controlling the present and questioning the future. So Syria's geography has shaped its history and it still decides its fate. Dear friend, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video with another story. Until then, take care.